What is up, YouTube? Infinite here, and today we are back playing some VGC Series 1 double battles. And I made this team after seeing the idea for using Dragapult Armarouge online. Basically, the whole idea behind this team is the pairing of Dragapult, who can Choice Scarf U-turn into Terra Grass Armarouge, Weakness Policy proc, the Armarouge, as well as get the weak armor proc and go for big expanding forces while you turning out into Psychic Surge Indeedee. And then a couple other ideas I had for the team was Weather in Abomasnow, Focus Sash, Setting Veils, and Slush Rush to Titan using Belly Drum Ice Shard. Wanted to try that out. And then at the bottom we have Flamigo with Co-Star to copy the stats of a boosted Armarouge and potentially a boosted Titan. Let's see how it works. Let's hop on the battle, ranked ladder, and see how this team does. We'll see you guys in the battles. Alright, so we found our first opponent, Prex, who's got a really cool looking team with Arboliva, Barraskewda, Vaporeon, Dragonite, Pelipper, and Hydreigon. So they have their own weather in the Pelipper, Barraskewda, and then Vaporeon is there to take advantage of the water as well. How do we want to play this one? How would we want to go into this one as our leads? I really want to try the combo of the Dragapult Armarouge to Weakness Policy proc. Hopefully I can get that off. After we U-turn out into the Armarouge, we're going to bring in Indeedee to go for big expanding forces. And I want to bring Abomasnow, but it just feels so weird to bring Abomasnow without Titan. I'd like the idea of being able to change their rain into snow, but I am going to drop the weather for this match. I'm going to go in with Flamigo to copy the stat changes, hopefully, of the Armarouge, which should be Weakness Policy boosted and Weak Armor boosted. So good luck, have fun to my opponent, Prex. We're about to hop into the first battle, and we do have a couple of battles coming your guys' way today. I have 3 battles total, so that I'm going to record and put on. So yeah, Prex, good luck, have fun. Let's hop right into this battle, see how we do. So my opponent's going to lead the Barraskewda Dragonite, so he didn't want to lead Weather, it looks like. I'm just going to go right for the U-turn, and I'm going to Terastallize Grass, go for the big expanding force because I'm going to try to U-turn out into the Indeedee. And I don't think it matters who I target with the expanding force. I'm hoping to hit both targets here with this expanding force. So my opponent is going to withdraw the Dragonite, going to, looks like the Pelipper here, so that's going to get the rain started and get the Barraskewda started. Is no Terra from their side. That's going to be Terra from me. Now I'm just wondering if Dragapult is faster than a Swift Swim Barraskewda. I don't think so. I really hope he goes for a water move into the Armarouge. No, it's Throat Chop. Oh. Knocks out the Dragapult in one hit. I should have thought about that. The Dragonite switching for the Pelipper. I really didn't think that Barraskewda would be able to one-shot. So we get a single target expanding force off. Doesn't quite take out the Pelipper. We'll go into Indeedee. I feel like we're already behind after that turn, honestly. Really didn't expect Barraskewda to have Throat Chop and be able to one-shot the Dragapult, but we're here now. So Indeedee gets its Psychic Seeds. What am I going to do with the Indeedee? I really don't think Barraskewda is going to be able to one-shot the Armarouge. I could go for the Follow Me here, but since I don't think Armarouge is in that much danger from the Barraskewda, I'm going to go for the Helping Hand, go for the big expanding force here. Helping Hand goes off. Barraskewda does just Throat Chop and into the Indeedee, which Indeedee survives. I should go next. Yeah, faster than the Pelipper. Huge expanding force. Double knockout. Okay. I'd say a much better turn 2 from us. Down goes the Pelipper. Down goes the Barraskewda. I know my opponent has Dragonite. And I guess we'll see their fourth here. We'll see what they brought. There's the Dragonite. And his Vaporeon. Okay. I really don't want the Vaporeon to knock out the Indeedee just yet. I'm going to go for a Protect. Go for the big Expanding Force. I'm just going to target the Dragonite. It's going to double target with Psychic Terrain out on the field. So we didn't get our Weakness Policy procced yet, but we should still be doing some big damage. Okay, Vaporeon just protects. I protected Indeedee just because I thought the Vaporeon would go after it. We are faster than the Dragonite. That's good to know. Expanding Force. Does good damage. That might be a multi-scale Dragonite as it just goes for the Ice Spinner. That is going to proc my Weak Armor and my Weakness Policy. Also, it's going to get rid of Terrain, so we have to remember that. There's the Weakness Policy. Okay, because this Dragonite has Ice Spinner, I'm thinking it's a Terra Normal Extreme Speed one. What I'm going to do is I'm going to switch out the Indeedee so I can switch back in, and I'm just going to protect the Armarouge this turn. I feel like I need to reset the Psychic Terrain. My opponent has not terrestrialized themselves yet, so what I'm thinking here is that it's got to be the Dragonite, right? I really don't see a Vaporeon Terra, but I could be wrong. We're just coming in with the Flamigo just to switch out. Now, Flamigo does copy the stat changes, which is good, but it is Dragonite terrestrializing. It is normal Terra. I'm not too surprised by this, as now with no Psychic Terrain, they can go for priority moves. Probably going to go for an Extreme Speed. Yep, we're going to protect the Armarouge. There's the Extreme Speed. Right into the Armarouge. What does Vaporeon go for? It goes for an Ice Beam. Okay, I thought he was going to do that last turn into the Indeedee. Flamigo does take big damage, but really, we just need to get Indeedee back in, set the Psychic Terrain, and go for a massive Expanding Force. That's the play. By setting Psychic Terrain, that will not allow the Dragonite to be able to go for the Extreme Speed. I wonder if my opponent sees this play coming. I wonder how they could get around it. Maybe protect Vaporeon. But then what do you do with Dragonite? Because he's not faster than Armarouge, so I like this play a lot. We're going to come back in with Indeedee, set the Psychic Terrain. Extreme Speed from the Dragonite? No, Armarouge goes next, so he knew no Extreme Speed. Big time damage. Didn't protect with the Vaporeon. Dragonite goes down. And what's the Vaporeon going for? As now I feel like I'm in a commanding position. Ice Beam into the Indeedee, so he's not targeting the Armarouge at all with that Vaporeon. Rain stops, that doesn't really matter. We're going back into Flamigo. Now Flamigo does get the stat changes again, which is +2 speed. It is a -1 defense, but it's +2 speed, +2 attack. That's what we're worried about. And it's 2v1 against the Vaporeon. We're going to go for a massive close combat here and an energy ball. And there's nothing this Vaporeon can really do as the battle was canceled, and that's the scoop. So yeah, even after that turn 1 Dragapult fiasco, we still were able to pull that one out. So all right, I'm really liking this team. Let's fast forward to our second battle, guys. We'll see you guys there. All right, we found our second opponent, Scarlet, and they are bringing Kilowattrel, Garchomp, Goldango, Quackleval, Farigiraf, and Kingambit down there at the bottom. I really want to get the Dragapult Armarouge combo going, and I don't see any redirection from my opponent. So I'm going to go in with the same 4 and hope for a better turn 1. Hopefully we don't just get one shot with the Dragapult. I really want to showcase the power of you know, you turning out into your own Armarouge, proc the Weakness Policy, get Indeedee in, get a huge Expanding Force off. Obviously, we were able to show how strong Armarouge is in the last game, but I want to be able to self-policy proc, save the Dragapult for the back end. Now, the Dragapult is a special attacker, and we just have one physical attack, so we're not going to be doing a ton of damage to our own Armarouge with U-turn. So good luck, have fun to my opponent, Scarlet, as we're about to hop into our second battle here. And we'll see how this team does. Now, I did leave Abomasnow Titan behind again. I didn't see any weather on their team. If I were them, I would not be bringing Garchomp to this match, as I pressure real hard with 2 ice types. As we see Kilowattrel and Goldango. And we've got Dragapult and Armarouge. There's no reason not to straight up U-turn into the Armarouge. Terra Grass here. Go for the big expanding force on the Kilowattrel. And then we'll U-turn out into Indeedee to set the Psychic Terrain. I like that play a lot. We're going to go for it. I mean, because what's Kilowattrel going to do? Kilowattrel is probably going to go for a Tailwind. It's probably just Tailwind, make it rain. Here is what I would say. Also, that Kilowattrel is probably Focus Sash. I don't know if we get any KOs this turn if that Kilowattrel is Focus Sash, because Expanding Force is not very effective against Goldango. There's the U-turn into the Grass type Armarouge. That's going to proc the weakness. Oh no, that's weak armor first, so we get a +2 in speed. There's the weakness policy. Dragapult comes back to the party. We should be faster than that Kilowattrel now with Armarouge, and we're going to come in with Indeedee to set the Psychic Terrain just like we wanted, and we're going to see how much this massive expanding force is going to do. Psychic Surge, blast the field. Should have the Psychic Seed animation. There it is. Special Defense Rise. Here comes a massive expanding force into both targets. Does take Kilowattrel down to its sash, just like I figured, and it does over half to the Goldango. Alright, there's the Tailwind. We expected that. And what's Goldango going for? Oh, it's just Power Gem, so it's not even Make It Rain. Into the Armarouge, who survives now that it's not super effective. We're a Grass type, so we're able to hang on with 11 HP. I could follow me away the Kilowattrel shot, who should still be faster than Armarouge. We're both +2 basically. +2 in Tailwind, and I'll just go for another expanding force here. Not sure if my opponent wants to switch out that. Yeah, I figured they switch out that Goldango. They could definitely go into a Dark type. There's the King Gambit. No surprise. There's the Follow Me. We're trying to follow me away a Air Slash or something from the Kilowattrel. It's Endeavor. That's a good tech. Focus Sash Endeavor. I like that. Brings Indeedee down to 1. The same HP that it has as we go for an expanding force. And we just hit the Kilowattrel. And take the Kilowattrel down. So, okay. Not a bad turn. That was a good idea for them to get the King Gambit in. They come back out with Goldango. That makes me think that they're choiced in some way, and I would have to say choice specs, the way they switched out like that. I'm actually going to sacrifice the Indeedee this turn. I'm just going to click Hyper Voice with the Indeedee, not expecting to get that off, and I'm going to protect the Armarouge here. I really hope it's not Sword Dance King Gambit. That would probably be worst case scenario. There's the Make It Rain. Now, we should still be faster than both of these Pokemon with Armarouge, I hope. We are max speed Jolly, if I'm not mistaken. We're speed natured, so there goes down, there goes the Indeedee. Goes down, and it's just Kowtow Cleave into the Armarouge spot. Okay, cool. That's not a bad turn for us, because now we get to just come in with Flamigo, who's going to copy all of those stat changes from the Armarouge again. Yeah, yo, I'm liking this team a lot. So Flamigo's Co-Star comes into play. And what are we expecting from our opponent? You know what? It would be so easy to just go for a close combat into the King Gambit, but I guarantee they're expecting that. I guarantee they're expecting the fighting move into the King Gambit, and they're just not going to allow that to happen. So what I'm probably going to do, we got one turn of Tailwind for them. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to protect the Flamigo for a turn, see what the Kingambit goes for. And I should be faster than the Goldango. And I'm going to hit that thing with an Armor Cannon. I hope. Now, you know, it could be close on the speeds of like Goldango and Armarouge. There's the Terra, just like we assumed. As soon as Kingambit is pressured with 4 times super effective fighting move, it is fire. So it's not like ghost or flying or anything. There's the protect from the Flamigo. Armor Cannon. We are faster than the Goldango because of the weak armor proc. Down goes Goldango. And critical hit. You love to see it. We get another defense drop and a special defense drop from that. And best case scenario here is that the Kingambit attacks into the Flamigo spot. Low kick. Attacks into the protect. You love to see it. Tailwind peters out. Flamigo should be faster now than that Kingambit, of course. I wasn't sure about if it was faster under Tailwind. And their last one is Quackleval. I think we're in a commanding position here. As a +2 Brave Bird should take out the Kingambit. I know it's super effective into the Quackleval. But +2 Brave Bird here is looking really nice. And an expanding force. Now my opponent cannot go for any priority moves because of the psychic terrain. So Aqua Jet, stuff like that. Sucker Punch, not going to happen. +2 Brave Bird annihilates the Kingambit. Down that thing goes. And now we have a single target expanding force from a policy proc Armarouge into the Quackleval. This one's donezo. We already saw Sash on Kilowattrel. Down goes the Quackleval. And that's the power of this team, guys. This team is really good. So, yeah. Thank you so much to my opponent, Scarlet. That was a really fun battle. That one was awesome. We're going to fast forward to our third, guys. And we're going to see what we're up against. Alright, so we got Mousehold, Garchomp, Murkrow, Hydreigon. They have the pseudo-legendary of the Paldea region in Baxcalibur and Goldango. So no weather from my opponent here. Also, double dragon in, or triple dragon, but double dragon that's weak to ice in Garchomp and Hydreigon. They do have several dark types in Murkrow and Hydreigon. So I'm unsure if the, Dragapult Armarouge combo is actually gonna work as effective here, just because psychic type moves expanding force there's no effect against dark types such as Murkrow and Hydreigon. You know what? No, I'm not gonna go in with Dragapult Armarouge. This is our third and final battle. I'm gonna try to showcase the Abomasnow Titan. My opponent probably could predict that, but I got some ideas that I'm gonna do. So I'm gonna come in with that. I'm gonna come in with Flamigo and Dragapult as I'm dropping Armarouge and Indeedee for this match. So good luck, have fun to my opponent, as we're about to hop into our third and final battle and see if we can get 3 wins here with this team. Let's do it. I'm excited for this one. This one looks really nice. This one looks like it's going to be pretty fun. Okay, Murkrow, Goldango. They definitely expected the dual ice lead in Abomasnow Titan. I am Focus Sash Abomasnow. I'm going to set an Aurora Veil. I'm going to Terra Water here with Titan, and I'm just going to go for the Belly Drum. What I'm expecting from my opponent is like Tailwind, Make It Rain. I can see Tailwind, Make It Rain coming out by us using Terra type Water on the Titan. That will resist the Make It Rain. It will resist the Steel Shot. So we are going to Terra defensively here with the Titan and go for the Belly Drum and a Veil. Hope to get all that off. And it's Sunny Day Murkrow. Wow, I did not expect Sunny Day. Sunny Day, Make It Rain. Brings Abomasnow down to Sash. And Titan takes a good chunk of damage. I would say that that's choice specs here as well. There's the belly drum. We do have citrus berry, so even though we're down to 17 HP, we're gonna maximize our attack here. Eat a citrus berry. Let's see what we go up to. 86. Okay. As Aurora Veil is gonna fail because they came at me with a sunny day. And that is super surprising. I did not expect sunny day on this team. As I'm gonna swap out Abomasnow so I can reset the snow. And yeah, I'm just gonna protect Satitan this turn. Satitan has a huge target on its head now that it's got a belly drum off. So here comes Flamigo. It's honestly just to get Abomasnow back in. Hopefully they target into the protect. I can see a Make It Rain coming. It is a -1 Make It Rain from the Goldango. So there's the protect. Brave Bird from the Murkrow, and they did target the Satitan with that. That's great. Isn't it just Make It Rain? Yeah. Here comes a -1 Make It Rain. Let's see how much this does to Flamigo. Big damage to the Flamigo. That's definitely got to be choice specs, I would say. Even at -1, it almost one-shot the Flamigo. But what we're going to do here is we're actually going to go back into Abomasnow and go for priority Ice Shard so this Murkrow cannot get a Tailwind off. The way priority works is whoever's fastest on the priority tier goes first. So Satitan has Slush Rush, of course. And with Slush Rush ability, my speed is going to be doubled, and then if I go for priority on top of that, we should definitely be faster than the Murkrow. I don't want to allow a Tailwind here, and I really think I can survive a Make It Rain. It's going to be a, I believe it's a -2 Goldango Make It Rain into not very effective. So there's the Ice Shard. At +6, I mean, that one-shots the Murkrow. Glad it wasn't sashed. There's the Make It Rain. Satitan does survive. And of course we sacrificed our Abomasnow here. Special attack drops again. I would say we're not in a bad spot here. As Satitan survives, we can come out with Flamigo now, who copies the +6 in attack again. And this time we're here to do damage. So as my opponent goes into Baxcalibur here. Okay. Alright, so now we got 2 +6 Pokemon out here. I can really see an Ice Shard headed this Flamigo's way. And I really want to protect that shot. Ice Shard from the Baxcalibur. Yeah, I'm going to protect the Flamigo and go for an Earthquake here. I don't think Ice Shard into the Satitan is enough to KO. I mean, if they target... We do see Terra from my opponent. If they target the Satitan with an Ice Shard, and it KOs, I think I'm in big trouble. It is Terra Steel though, so they are weak to the Earthquake. They're double weak to the Earthquake from this Satitan. Alright, we get the Protect off. It is Ice Shard into the Protect. Okay. Absolutely perfect as we get a +6 Earthquake off against Baxcalibur Steel and Goldango. Super effective on both. No shot either of those survives. I guess one of those could have had, well, I think Goldango was choice specs, and I guess Baxcalibur could have had Focus Sash, but not gonna cut it as we get the double KO there, and now it's 3v1. We have 2 Pokemon at +6 here. What's my opponent's last Pokemon? It's Hydreigon. Yo, this is an easy close combat. Ice Shard. This one's over. +6 Ice Shard. They stay in. They don't cancel or anything. And you love to see it. Hydreigon goes down. And that's the battle, guys. That's the 3rd battle. So this team was really fun to use. Thank you so much to my opponent there. As, yeah, I've been having a lot of fun with this team. So here's the rental again. If you guys did want to try out this team, use this team for sure. This is a really fun team to try. The Dragapult, Armarouge, Indeedee core is super fun. And then Flamigo coming in and copying positive stat changes is also really good. And then Weather Control and Abomasnow Satitan. So that's the code up at the top right. I'm gonna leave that up if you guys want to use that. I want to thank you guys so much for continuing to stop in. I know I took a little bit of a break. I'm back. I'm here to drop some battles. So I got singles, doubles, VGC, ranked coming your guys' way. So thanks again. And yeah, we'll see you guys in the next one. I'm out.